Yo, what's good? Welcome to Don Juan Spiritual Guidance. If you've been praying for some healing, stay tuned for this reading. This is for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aries, all right? So please remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Sometimes the Holy Spirit may have a message or two for you in a reading. Other times the Holy Spirit may have several messages for you in a reading. So make sure you stay tuned. And if this resonates with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on all of these vibes. And if you would like a personal reading, please feel free to book via the website link that is linked in the description box. I am also a certified spiritual life coach. So if you would like any coaching in regards to any obstacles you're going through at this time, psychic development, or why do I keep seeing 333 777? These synchronicities, what do they mean? Like, what is all this? Some spiritual life coaching might be for you. And also, don't forget to check out your other placements. Sometimes your other placements may resonate more than your sun sign does. You may find out one week your Venus sign resonates more than your sun sign, or your moon sign resonates more than your, sun sign, okay? This is just due to astrologically when the different moon phases take place, okay? New moon, full moon, and when planets go direct, square, okay? Or in retrograde, so on and so forth, all right? All right, Aries, this is for you. If it does not fit, do not make it fit. Here we go. Let's get it. Holy Spirit, what do we have for Aries? This is for Aries, Holy Spirit. All right. We have the universe here with discontent and boredom. So the universe card kind of represents the world card in a standard tarot deck. Okay, so this is all about completion. Some of you guys could have completed a cycle at this time, wrapping things up, and just kind of feeling a little, again, like this says right here, bored. Not really feeling content with where things are in your life right now. Okay, some of you guys could have been, could have closed something out here. Okay, and for some of you guys, it could have been painful, whether this is dealing with a career, a friendship, a love relationship, family situation, whatever the circumstance is. It's kind of like you closed out a cycle. All right, you're not necessarily happy with where things are at this time. It's just like, oh, I just want some sort of, because we do have the number 21 that reduces down to the number 3. Okay, so the number 21 or the number 3 could be significant for some of you. We do have the number 4 here as your overall energy. All right, so the number 4 could be significant for some of you as well, and that's all about foundations, okay, and structure. So it looks like something may have wrapped up for you guys. Like you guys literally came to an end of a cycle, or things of that nature. And the number 3, that represents the Holy Trinity. That represents a number of creativity and expression, communication. So some of you guys, have wrapped something up so you guys can start something new. Okay, so for those of you that's feeling discontent with where you are right now, please understand that it looks like you've closed out a cycle, a much needed cycle, so that something new could come in, or something, you can begin something else. Okay, always remember, it happened for you, not to you. All right, so Holy Spirit, what do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries? Thank you. Ooh, protection and holy ground. So you are saved from harm, for better things coming, waiting, safe, destiny. A sacred journey will help you find answers, travel, search, inspired. See? Yeah, that's exactly why I said it looks like you guys have closed out a cycle, and you are, you're not necessarily happy with where you are, even though you may have closed out a cycle. It's just like, I just feel stuck. Okay, I'm feeling like things are not necessarily so bad, things are not necessarily so good. You're just not content with where you are, right? So the Holy Spirit is trying to say that you might be in this waiting period, because it's like it's protecting you. Okay, something closed out for your protection. Something might be coming to an end for your protection. Okay, and this is coming to an end. You're closing out this cycle so that you can begin a journey. Okay, some of you guys are literally stepping into your spiritual gifts. Some of you guys are, being prepared, okay? Being prepared to fulfill your purpose, okay? Your destinies and things of that nature, okay? It's what I'm feeling. So let's get this reading out. Let's see what's going on for you guys at this time. All right, Holy Spirit, this is for Aries. This is for Aries. How's this new moon in Leo treating you guys? I hope you guys are manifesting with this energy. All right, Holy Spirit, what's the challenge for Aries right now? What's the challenge? Thank you. All right, so they gave me 2 cards. I'm going to keep them. We have Justice in reverse, and we have the Tower card. Justice, Libra energy, the Tower, Scorpionic energy here, okay, along with the 6 of Swords in reverse. So it does look like some of you guys could have had a very abrupt ending, okay, a very abrupt crash. Okay, and when I say crash, like something came down, something ended, something went horribly wrong from what it appeared, okay? And I say from what it appeared because nobody really likes the Tower, because sometimes that Tower can be really painful. Sometimes that Tower can bring on different changes and shifts that we were totally unexpected. Another thing about the Tower is that the Tower is something that comes in to purposely help you. And I know it may not feel like that at the time that you're going through it. It's helping you because usually the Tower comes in when things are built on false pretenses. So for example, let me show you again. This universe card here, which is, like I said, the world card in the standard tarot deck, along with discontent and boredom here. The number 4 in numerology is all about, again, structures and foundation. So there was something about the structure here that needed to come down. Something about the foundation of whatever, whether it's the career you were in, okay, or the job that you were at, right? Or whatever family member or members you were dealing with, or a partner or a friend, okay? There was something about it that needed to come down. That was just not something that was just not fair, because we have the Justice in reverse here. Something was not fair, okay? And it needed to come down so that something can be restored in a more healthy way, rebuilt, okay, is what I just heard. Things were not moving. Things were not going anywhere with the 6 of Swords here in reverse, okay? So this is the challenge here. You know, you're dealing with this, you know, abrupt ending, harsh ending, okay, or, you know, whatever mess that you feel like, you know, has been created here. You're dealing with that and you just feel like things are just very unfair, okay? Yeah. And for some of you guys, this could have been a connection, you know, a partnership for some of you. All right. Okay. So why is this the case for Aries, Holy Spirit? Thank you. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse along with the 4 of Swords. So this is the case because, again, things were unstable. Things were unstable. Some of these things, your finances could have been unstable. Okay, so some of you guys could have been drained of your finances from a specific person and or situation. Okay, that was not really healing at all. All right, with this 4 of Swords in reverse here, for some of others of you guys, you know, if it didn't drain your finances, it just overall just drained you to the point where you're unstable now. Right? When it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your thoughts, for some of you, when it comes to your money, you know, or encompasses of all of them, right? Just feeling so unstable to the point where it's very difficult for you to heal. Yeah. For some of you guys, some things were hidden and or still, you know, is hidden at this time. Okay. Because I did see the Moon card. That's Pisces energy. So what was the cause of this, Holy Spirit, for Aries? Thank you. We have the Star card here, which is Aquarian energy, along with the 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the cause of this was, you know, maybe somebody came back into your life here. And if it wasn't a person, maybe it was, you know, whatever job or whatever situation or circumstance. Okay, maybe it appeared healing, or maybe this person came off and said, you know, hey, I want to heal things, or whatever was what was proposed to you by either maybe a boss or a coworker or a partner. Doesn't necessarily have to be a partner with love. Could have been a business partner relationship, a friend, whatever the case may be. Maybe you or them wanted healing, right? Or the circumstances, but things were still not right within. okay? The home situation, or somebody that felt like home to you, or a circumstance that felt like home, right? For some of you guys, this could have been a job situation where you felt like your work family, right, was just very dysfunctional. Yeah, very little movement forward and things of that nature. Yeah. For some of you guys could have been dealing with some partners that were, you guys were connected, but they were acting single. Okay, or this could have been you. That could have been you, Aries. Flip the scripts as you see fit. So what happened in the past for Aries, Holy Spirit? Thank you. So what happened in the past was the Eight of Wands upright with the Knight of Cups in reverse. So in the past, you could have received some type of communication, or Aries, this could have been you. You could have communicated to somebody in regards to, some love here with this Knight of Cups, some type of offer. Okay, so maybe somebody rejected some type of offer in the past. Okay, or maybe somebody explained to you, why this offer didn't go through. Or maybe also too, what I'm picking up is that an offer was blocked for some of you guys. Okay, for others of you, this offer had some things attached to it that was not so good. Okay, like this love offer, or for some of you guys, like I said, it was a love offer. For others of you, it was an offer that you felt like initially had a lot of like, oh, okay, this has this, it has that, it has benefits, I could do this, I could do that. And then it's like almost when you get into it, or when you talk about it in the past, you start finding out all of these things like, oh, I didn't know that existed. I didn't know that was happening. I didn't know that was going on. I didn't know that was in the fine print, or whatever the case may be. Okay. So what's going on in the present for Aries? Really, Holy Spirit? So the Knight of Cups, enunciation. The Knights of Cups in reverse, okay, along with the Four of Swords. So some of you guys could be feeling rejected, right? Just call it like I said. Some of you guys could just be feeling rejected. Some of you guys could just be feeling like, unloved is what I just heard. Unrecognized, not recognized, not seen, right? I just heard taken for granted for some of you. And this energy is very difficult to heal from, because it's just like, why is this happening? It's kind of like, it's almost like for some of you guys, it's kind of like you're waiting to be saved. For others of you, it's kind of just like, this is not my reality. A lot of you, I'm feeling like a lot of you guys are in this, wow, is this really happening? type of experience here, type of emotion. Like, is this really happening here? I'm not feeling the love. I'm not in the space to really give love and things of that nature. Just having this real difficult time healing. Okay, like I said, for a lot of you guys, this does have to do with a partnership, and this could be a love partnership, a business partnership, okay, a friend type of partnership, or maybe you guys, were doing something. So, what's coming in for Aries? Thank you. Oh, well, we have the Knight of Pentacles here, and we also have the Hermit card as the overall energy. That's Virgo energy. Okay, so what's coming in, it looks like it's very slow to come in here. Okay, very slow to come in, because the Knight of Pentacles, it does represent some sort of movement, but it's slow and steady. Slow and steady. Okay, so we'll see a little bit more, because I do want to get clarity on that here. Now, for some of you guys, somebody may be wanting to come back in to apologize for some of you. Okay, from what it looks like here, because it looks like whoever might have hurt you here or caused this unfairness, it doesn't look like they're doing too well. It looks like they're having some sleepless nights. Okay, and or Aries, this could have been you if you were the one to cause this Tower moment. Flip the scripts as you see fit. Okay, and it doesn't look like whatever is coming towards you with this Hermit in reverse, it still looks like this person or this could be you. You know, you might be going towards somebody. Looks like some more wisdom needs to be gained here, because with the Page of Swords in reverse, so for those of you that don't know, the bottom of the deck tells the story for me, depending on the card that the Holy Spirit gives me. And the back of the deck is the overall theme for me. Okay. So for some of you guys, if this is involving like a family situation or whatever the case may be, and somebody wants to come back, it looks like they still didn't get the wisdom. Okay, now this could be a family situation. This could be a work situation with people who felt like family to you. You know, some people have work wives, work husbands, you know, work cousins and things of that nature. You know, because I mean, work, you at work, right? That's your, almost, for some people, that's their second home. For some people, right? They didn't, it's almost like they didn't gain the wisdom they needed to gain, right? Almost in a sense, with whoever this is. Could be a boss, it could be you, Aries, right? Like I said, flip the scriptures out as you see fit here. It doesn't look like the lessons were learned, because information was not gathered, no research was done, right? And then this talks, the Hermit card also talks about wisdom too, and it's in its reversal. So this is also letting me know, like, this person or whatever situation that you're dealing with here, it's almost like barely understanding, which is why it's so slow moving. It's almost giving off that ambivalence type of feeling here. Okay, so I do want to see, Holy Spirit, I want to see about a couple of things here. What's this Knight of Pentacles? Okay, so this Knight of Pentacles is the Ace of Swords. Then in reverse with the Lovers. Okay, so like I said, a lot of you are dealing with like a love type situation. This is the Lovers here, so that's Gemini energy. And with the Ace of Swords in reverse, this is letting me know, like, no clarity, okay? Not receiving truth, okay? Because like I said, whoever or whatever that wants to come in, it did not acquire the wisdom necessary to do whatever they want to do to provide the clarity, because they don't have the wisdom themselves. Like, they didn't understand the lesson in this, or they didn't see it or understand where things went wrong with the part that they played, right? Because I'm not going to sit here and say that Aries is completely innocent, right? We all have our faults, things of that nature here. But something definitely was unfair with this Justice card in reverse, right? Because that's the challenge. Justice card paired with the Tower. And something was unfair. So something had to kind of like come down to bring on fairness. Holy Spirit, what is this Tower? What's the Tower for Aries? What's this Tower? Thank you. The Four of Cups in reverse. Wow. Look. They basically gave you the tarot card for this oracle card. Because this is the same card. This is the oracle card for this card. This is the tarot card for this card. Okay? I love it. Yeah. So basically, you had some, yeah, it was unfairness here with this family situation. It was like, y'all looked happy. It's kind of like a united front. Things appeared to be happy-go-lucky, you know. Y'all put on a good front. If you was at a job, y'all, you know, put on a good front at home or whatever the situation was. On the outside, it looked nice, but on the inside, it was just like, no, really unfair. It's what I'm feeling for this Four of Cups energy. It's almost kind of like I said before, it's like I really was feeling like, you know, unappreciative, not necessarily being seen, you know, and things of that nature. It's almost like the people around you was only paying attention to certain people with this cups here, right? Or only paying attention to, you know, maybe what you weren't doing, or only your fuck ups, right? They weren't paying attention to anything else that you was offering, okay? Is what I'm feeling. Right? And then also putting on some type of, you know, united front when they got in front of other people, whether this was your boss when they got in front of their bosses, right? Or, you know, whether this was your significant other or significant others for my poly people, okay? Like putting on a good front for people, but when you behind closed doors, it's another story. Things are really unfair. unbalanced. All right, so let's see what the Holy Spirit has for you, Aries, as your advice. All right, Holy Spirit, let's close out this reading for Aries. Let's close out this reading for Aries. What's the divine advice, Holy Spirit? What is the divine advice? What's the divine advice, Holy Spirit? How they be popping out my cards? Well, at least for your overall energy, you have milk and honey and it's energy reversals. That's good. That means you're heading towards success, okay? Let me look at what they gave you. So they gave you to the sea in reverse, number 7, and then they gave you observer upright, which is the number 49 that reduces down to the number 13. 13 is all about changes. That represents the death rebirth card in the tarot deck. Also with the number 7 here, the number 7, also I'm a life path 7. I love the number 7. It's all about introspection, assessing and reassessing your circumstances from a different viewpoint from within. But a lot of people don't like to go within because that's where people tend to suppress their emotions, their thoughts, right? But when we leave those things unhealed, those same hurt and pain and behaviors and patterns that didn't serve us tend to enter into other things, other dynamics, intentionally and or unintentionally, because it's left unhealed, right? So this card basically means, while you're waiting on things to solidify, get better, tend to the things that you can tend to the things that are in your control in a healthy way, right? So I'm being guided to read you this card, so I will. All right. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Didn't I tell you? The number 7. Assessing and reassessing from within. Now is one of those times, but it's so funny because this is the card I'm reading for. And I told you the meaning of this card in its reversal, but I told you the meaning of number 7. It's almost like the meaning for this card is the meaning for number 7 in numerology. It's so funny. And I love how the Holy Spirit is just in sync. We're in sync. All right. So now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. You'll be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. Yeah. And that's with any situation, right? Because you have to remember, everybody is different in their own way. Everybody has had different upbringings that have shaped and cultivated who they are as an individual, whether we like it or not. Right? So when you get around certain people, when you get around certain environments, start paying attention to the culture, right? Because it could be very different from where you came from, right? Which means you might need to approach things in a different way from what you're used to, right? But in order for you to kind of gain which way for you to approach things, how to take things and things of that nature, it's kind of like you got to see what you're dealing with first and then do some researching and some studying on, okay, is this situation good for me? Do I need to involve myself in this? And if I am, what precautions do I need to take? What boundaries do I need to set and things of that nature? Okay. And this is easier said than done. All right, Aries. So that was your message. I hope it resonated for some of you, most of you, all of you. Okay. Love y'all. Peace out. Deuces.